Hello, everybody! As you probably know, it's me, the Theredmagekro, and welcome back to Danganronpa, where everyone is standing over Junko's dead body of pink blood and the like. We're back. It's actually been a while. We gotta talk to Kyoko here.
Hey.
Fairly certain. Because I did a recording. And, yeah, none of the, game audio was being, captured. I caught it very early on within the first, 5 minutes, so I just kind of scrapped it, and we're back here. Before we start searching for Sayaka's killer, we need to decide what to do about securing the crime scene. What do you mean? You think I'm putting someone on guard duty so nobody can disturb the area, aren't you? After all, if the culprit decides to destroy the evidence, we're pretty much screwed.
Hey.
In that... hold up, wait. You're a mess. In that case, I don't mind doing it. I don't like having to think anyway. I'll let you guys figure out who killed that chick. Okay. Oh, wait, no, it's like, she's... God, it's been a while since I've done all these voices. It's like, come on. Hold up. Okay, then we can let Mondo look after the scene. Well, no. We can't leave him there alone.
What?
What? Why the hell not?
Stop talking.
Isn't it obvious? If you were the culprit, what's the first thing you would do? By volunteering for guard duty, you're in a position to destroy all the evidence you want. What? Frick you!
So then.
Fine then. I'll stay there on guard duty as well. That way, there's no problem.
There's nothing more pleasant than finding, kind of like a fuzzy shenanigan, kind of almost like a long piece of, hair in your beard. Just the way that it kind of, undoes itself. It's kind of nice. I don't know. Am I weird for that? Let me know.
A two-player co-op based defense with the two of them. With their stats, they're totally OP.
Since we won't be able to help investigate, we're putting our faith in the rest of you.
But
I'm still pretty freaked out, but I'll try.
It's hard to kind of get her.
just a
Oh,
second.
more? Okay, what else is there?
Anyway,
Just explain everything instead of giving me oh, I can go now, you know? We're going to find out who the killer is. Because if we don't, we're all going to die here. Except one. There's more to discuss, but you're not the one doing it. We need to hurry up and find who the culprit is. So then who am I?
just a s-
There's something else we need to discuss, but you're not the one discussing it. Got it. If we find out who did it, then only that person does. But if we get it wrong, then the rest of us face execution.
What the heck?
That's what the ridiculous regulation said, right? So stupid. You follow the rules, man. Is it you?
Oh.
Huh? So you finally noticed.
crap.
Huh? Notice what?
I was looking through the Monokuma file we received, and I noticed something very obvious. Oh, and very unusual.
Huh?
Huh? What are you talking about? Go ahead, take a look. Notice anything interesting about where Sayaka died? She died in Makoto's door.
Ah,
Oh my... Oh, what? She's right!
eh?
Then, who could it be?
all at once, everyone's gaze turned to me. Oh, hold on a second. You've got it all wrong. For just one night, I traded rooms with her. I did it because she was afraid.
What the heck?
You expect us to believe that? Just tell us the truth.
The look in everyone's eyes had just done a complete 180 from the few minutes earlier. Feeling of suspicion and fear had returned. In other words, you think I did it?
So then,
We all done talking? Need to begin our investigation soon. At this point, we should split up. We need to get to the bottom of this and find out who killed Sayaka. Because that would be a very good idea. But you all are just kind of dweebs. We'll have to collect clues, form a foundation, then construct an argument to come to a final decision. If we get this wrong,
so
well, do we really have to say anymore?
actually,
I'd rather you didn't know.
goodbye.
Everyone, pray for good luck. With that, Yoko hurried out of the gym.
Goodbye.
I'll be going too. Just like Kyoko, he was gone before we realized it.
Yo.
Oh yeah, I'm on guard duty, huh? I better head to the scene of the crime.
Ah, that's right.
Hey, damn it.
Let me just say this right now. Whatever son of a gun did this is here right now, and they're thinking of destroying that evidence.
You're fucking dead.
They better not let me find them. I'll skip the trial and cave their goddamn skull in myself. I'm serious. I will screw them up.
But then you would have murdered somebody, and then you would be put onto trial. So killing them wouldn't be really good, even though that's a form of justice, because we got to do everything via trial. By killing them, you basically make it so that the trial is even easier, because we know who the culprit is. Huh. Interesting. Letting his deadly words hang in the air, he and Sakura ran off.
So,
But I mean, we're not detectives or anything, you know? And we're gonna have to investigate a murder. How do we even do something like that?
anyway,
We don't really have to do anything in particular. We already know who killed Sayaka.
What are you implying?
this is very
It was
suspicious.
you.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me.
Don't come any closer. Are you gonna kill me next?
That is a very dramatic looking thing. Image right there of her. This is a flag.
So,
Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to give it a shot. Not sure that Makoto's guilty yet. Well, that's true. We may as well at least check, just to check. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't help investigate.
Wait, why not?
I'm not good with blood. All it takes is one glimpse and I black out.
Oh, yeah?
Well, whatever. I don't think anyone was expecting much from you anyway. Alright, I guess I better get going. Which is also kind of weird because Junko technically died. I don't remember if she fainted or not, because it's actually been that long of a while. But regardless. Wait, don't go yet. You have to hear me out. I mean, nobody really has to. A lot of people, because of what Miss Gothic Lolita said, you're basically prime suspect number 1. And they're not really using their brains as much as they should be. It was pointless. Everyone had already left. Parting looks at me still had me filled with suspicion. Everyone really think I'm the killer? How did it turn out like this? Seriously, they got it all wrong. Why do they have to suspect me? I have to do something. Otherwise, everyone will...
Execution is execution. Execution! Electric chair. Zzz, zzz, poison gas. Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
Couldn't have said it better myself, Monokuma. I can't let that happen. I can't let things turn out the way Monokuma wants. All I have to do is find out who really did it. Who really killed Sayaka. And so, investigation. I guess I should look through the Monokuma file we got before. The victim was Sayaka Maizono. The time of death is estimated to be around 1:30 a.m. Why does he say estimated? That is a very interesting word. Because he has, cameras everywhere, so technically he should know exactly when the point of death occurs. The body was discovered in Makoto's room, in the dormitory. All evidence suggests that the death took place in the bathroom. The cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen. There was also an injury to her right wrist. Specifically, the wrist appears to have suffered a fracture. We have no choice but to push forward if we want to find out what happened. Somehow I had to find out the truth, so that we can all survive, and for Sayaka. I had to find out how she was killed! And there we go, the Monokuma file became our bullet.
Aren't you going to help investigate, Chihiro?
Oh no, wait, that was actually me.
But I can't leave Junko here. I feel so sorry for her. I have to stay with her.
You, how are you doing? Oh, no way! I seriously don't want to die here!
Help me!
I'm begging you, God, Buddha, Mother Earth, God of Space, King Neptune, help me! I don't care who it is, just get me out of here. Hiro doesn't seem prepared to do any kind of investigating right now. Alright, well, let's go ahead and leave the gym. Now we can totally go and talk to, anyone, but honestly, we should head to the scene of the crime in my room. Because we won't make any progress without investigating there. And no matter who we really talk to, they're not really going to give us too much information unless they found something out themselves. So I headed to my room. Sayaka's corpse is still remained. I better examine the state of my room a little closer. That might reveal something new. Scratches and gouges on my wall and bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? Looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room. Dang it, I was right there in the other room. If only I'd heard something.
Wait. That would not have been possible.
Huh?
Don't you remember? All of our rooms are completely soundproof. So something could happen in the room right next to you, and there's no way you could know.
Well,
Perhaps this was another of Monokuma's strategies, creating an ideal setting for murder.
Ugh. Evidence of a struggle has been added to the truth bullet. There's a key. The key on the ground has my name on it. This must be my room key. If I remember correctly. Oh, that's right! We have to trade room keys! When we switched rooms, we switched keys too. So Sayaka would have had the key here to my room the entire time. But wait, if that's true then, how did the killer get into the room in the first place? Did Sayaka have forgotten to lock the door? No. That seems impossible. Same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? After saying that, there's no way she would have forgotten to lock it, or opened it for any reason. Well, maybe she dropped the key somewhere and someone else grabbed it or something? No, that's not possible either. Sayaka was in here when we switched rooms. With how scared she was, she wouldn't have gone walking around. She couldn't have dropped it. How did the killer... Interesting. I like how this right here... looking at the lint roller, looks like there's way less than there was before. Did Sayaka see how dirty my room was and decided to clean up a little? What about my hammer? Is the hammer still there? The toolkit is still inside the drawer. I don't see any evidence that it's been used at all. Which makes sense, I guess. I mean, it's mine and I didn't have any reason to open it. Can't even imagine a situation where I'd need a toolkit like this one.
Yo.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh, Mondo.
What?
We ain't
What?
exactly in the mood to be building frickin' furniture, right?
She hadn't used yours either then.
What?
Not just me.
What?
Nobody's busted theirs out yet, far as I know. Actually, we were talking about it yesterday.
By the way,
None of the guys have opened their toolkits yet. Cause, like, why the hell would we?
Ooh. Okay. The bed. There are gouges in the bed like someone attacked it. What the hell happened here? Oh, you're here too. Hi. The display the sword was on. I can't look at my trash. There we go. Kyoko. Hey, Kyoko. Mildly called her name while she was investigating the area, but...
What are you doing?
Isn't it obvious?
Yeah.
No, not really.
I'm searching.
Searching?
She was down on her knees, carefully inspecting every inch of my room.
Did you lose a contact or something?
I don't know what she was doing exactly, but she seemed to be concentrating pretty hard on it. A few seconds later, she suddenly stood up straight and said,
Listen.
"Are you a clean freak?" Huh? No, I don't think so. But, what? Nodding, she glanced around my room once more time.
I see.
Interesting. What's interesting?
Hey,
Just as I suspected. Something very unusual about your room. I need to press Y. Unusual? What do you mean?
so...
I've searched your floor from one corner to another. I didn't find one single strand of hair. Really?
Indeed.
Not one hair from the victim, not one hair from you, even though you've been living in here. You know, now that you mention it, I noticed something while I was looking around before. It looked like the lint roller in my room had been used. I never touched it. Could someone have used it
I
to...
see.
Very interesting. The room didn't have a single hair in it, and someone used your lint roller without your knowledge. In other words, someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean. Was it Sayaka? Or the killer?
Well,
That's the question, isn't it? Yeah! Can I go into the room? I should look around here first. I can check other things later. Okay, so... I mean, there is the jazz on the wall. There's scratches and gouges on my walls and bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? I already got evidence of a struggle.
well,
Maybe if we talk to Mondo?
by the way,
You know, I realized something while I was on guard duty. The killer could have already destroyed some evidence, right? Before anyone found the body, I mean. There's a trash room here in the dorms, right? They could have tossed some stuff in there.
Yeah, that's definitely possible.
you son of a bitch!
That dirty turd!
Shit.
Anyone who raises their hand to a woman is scum that deserves death. That's what my brother taught me.
You're fucking dead.
So if I ever find the son of a gun that did this, I'm gonna pound his gosh darn face in.
But what if it was a girl that did it?
Oh,
Yo,
I'll get sorted out when the time comes, I guess.
What about you? Sakura, do you think I'm guilty too?
hey,
I try not to make assumptions like that. I simply don't know whether you did this or not. You know what I mean? Whatever decisions the rest of you come up with, I'll follow your lead.
I see. Interesting. So, what about the sword? This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does it mean it was using the attack somehow? And plus, it's been taken out of its sheath. I hadn't actually looked at the blade itself until now. I shouldn't be surprised if it's coated in gold too. On top of that, some of the gold coating has come off on parts of the blade and the handle. Yeah, the handle especially is missing a lot of its coating. But the coating sticks to you, even if just a little bit. Yeah. Is that... Let's see, how do I... What about the door? I should check the room first. Anything else? The sheet's over there. What's the rectal of shorter? He was using the attack amount? Plus the sword's been taken out. So it's just the sheath, but... Huh? Some scratches on the sheath. It must have been made with something sharp. How'd the sheath get scratched up in the first place? Even if somebody used the sword during the struggle, it makes sense for the sheath to be damaged. If you're gonna attack someone with a sword, first thing you need to do is unsheath it. A heavy sheath like this would only get in the way. It could just slide off in the middle of the fight. Why are there scratches on the sheath? Because somebody used it as self-defense. That's why. What about that? Notepad is still here, but I don't think it's relevant right now. No, not Kyoko. No, not... Oh, I skipped a couple of things. I'm sorry, guys. No. I can't let it get to me. Can't afford to freeze up now. Forcing myself to push my panic down, I stepped into the bathroom. Looking at her made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion. She'd lost everything that made her her. Sayaka. All at once, I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, the urge to burst into tears. But I can't hesitate now! Why? Why did Sayaka have to die? I have to uncover the truth. I have to find out what happened. I wanted to give up. I wanted to collapse. But that thought held me up and supported me. That right there. I looked past Sayaka to the wall behind her. And there I saw... What? Written in blood were the numbers 11037. Did Sayaka do this? About the knife. Told myself I simply couldn't face what I saw, but now it's no time to think like that. Pulled out the Monokuma to verify what it said about her body. Some sort of sharp object had been thrust into her stomach. That must have been the killing blow. Whatever they used to kill her, where'd they get it? That's definitely something I should look into later. Also, according to the Monokuma files, Miyaka's right wrist is broken. The wrist looks swollen and bloody, that's for sure. But there's something sort of glittery there on her wrist too. Right there, where her wrist was all swollen. Something glittery. That definitely concerns me. Another thing that concerns me is... some blood on her left index finger. But that's it. Palms of both her hands are totally spotless, so how come only her left finger? Alright. Stab wound in her stomach is what killed her, so when she broke her wrist, that must have happened earlier on. I mean, how would her wrist get broken after she'd already been killed? It's very possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. Killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which was when her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom, where they inflicted that deadly wound. I think that's everything here, yeah. Leave the bathroom. Oh god! It looks like you found it. Right, Makoto? Bloody numbers. That's most likely Sayaka's dying message. Why is this? Message? What do you mean by dying message?
So,
It's something a victim writes before they die, usually as a way to tell people who killed them. But generally, whoever writes it doesn't make it totally obvious. They'll either write it somewhere the killer wouldn't notice, or write it out in code or something. Wow, that's pretty incredible.
hey,
Have you ever heard of Ellery Queen? Who?
whew,
Never mind. Interesting, but I think that's everything that I really need. I should hear what Kyoko has to say. Ah, okay.
it would seem...
Bloody numbers! Never seen something written in blood before. It really was her final message. As if she wrote it with life itself.
Right.
You often talk like an aspiring poet. But the numbers she wrote, what do they mean? 11037. I have no idea what that could possibly mean.
So,
The way she wrote the numbers makes me think she wanted to use her body to block them. If she wrote them in that location while she was sitting the way we found her, it means she must have wrote them by turning only her hand towards the wall. If you were to write something in that position, you know what the result would be? The result?
well,
Think about it. You're not gonna tell me.
Makoto,
You need to uncover the mystery of this case yourself. I would not be good at that. Otherwise, the case will end and you'll remain unconvinced. I have no idea what you're trying to say, but, it's obvious you're not gonna tell me. Dying message has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Sounds like Kyoko knows what Sayaka's dying message means. But honestly, I have no idea. Oh, I know who I should talk to. When it comes to numbers, who's better to ask than the ultimate programmer?
Makoto,
There's one other thing I wanted to ask you about. You know how the door to your bathroom got broken? Broken? Oh, you mean how it gets stuck?
what?
Gets stuck? Yeah, I guess I'm the only one. But the door doesn't fit the frame quite well. When I first tried using it, I thought it was just locked. But once you learn the trick, it opens no problem. Yeah.
Correct.
But the door doesn't quite fit the frame, huh? But actually, I'm referring to the broken doorknob. Huh? The doorknob?
That's right.
You didn't notice? Well, just try closing the bathroom door. Sure, you see right away what I'm talking about. I did what Kyoko said and shut the bathroom door. Huh? The doorknob? What the heck? The doorknob's practically about to fall off. Why is it like this?
It would seem...
Someone must have used a screwdriver or something similar to unscrew it. Whatever it was, obviously this was intentional. What? It was intentional? Why would somebody want to do that?
So,
I guess maybe they were trying to get the door unlocked and ended up breaking the whole thing. My bathroom doesn't have a lock on it. Only the girls' bathrooms can lock, right? She stood there for a while, lost in thought. Apparently, struck with a sudden realization, she shot a question at me.
just a second.
I have just one more question for you. You mentioned earlier that your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about that? Well, I did tell Sayaka about it last night, and we switched rooms. But what you're saying is, only you and Sayaka knew about it. Interesting. She had the slightest hint of a smirk on her face. Got the sense that she was really starting to get into all
I
this.
see.
And that clears that up. Huh? What clears what up? I'm so lost.
Goodbye.
Well, see you later. As if forgetting I was ever even there, I suddenly turned and left the room. Bathroom doorknob. I still don't really understand any of this, but I've already given my room a good once-over. Maybe I should look around somewhere else. I should start looking into where the murder weapon might have come from. And also, I should look into the DVD Sayaka got. Sayaka dead, I have no choice but to see for myself what was on that video. And on top of that, I'm sure there were some other areas worth checking out too. Maybe I should see what everyone else thinks, if they're even willing to talk to me, that is. Alright. There are definitely a couple of places that we really want to go. One a little bit faster than the others. Because when somebody mentions that they want to throw away trash, you should probably go to the trash room. Try to see if there's anything here. But is there a gate? Well, okay. Oh, Monokuma, please. My heart can't take it.
It's the end of the line! The trash room! This is where all the trash in the school eventually winds up!
How do you get this gate open?
No, you can't go any
No,
further.
no entry beyond this point! Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in!
Cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further.
No entry beyond this point! Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in!
Who's on cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further.
Oh, okay, Monokuma, why are you just saying the same thing? This is stupid. It'd be faster just to go around and ask the others.
No, you can't go any further.
Okay, so cleaning duty. And then there's a hatch. But I guess that Monokuma's probably broken or something. Okay. Okay, so we can go... Oh, yep. Hey, how's it going?
I'm looking for whoever's on
Oh, wait, no, that's me. I'm looking for whoever's on cleaning duty.
cleaning duty. As a matter of fact, that's me. Why do you ask? It just so happens Monokuma talked to me yesterday and asked me to take care of it. Without someone on cleaning duty, the school would be flooded with trash in no time. So I formally applied for the position. I was gonna start this morning, but after what happened, I haven't had a chance to get started.
And since you're on cleaning duty, you can open the gate in front of the trash room.
Here we go.
Of course! It's my job to gather up all the garbage and toss it into the trash room. And to do that, they gave me the key for the trash room gate. But we're supposed to rotate once a week, so eventually you'll be in charge.
Very strange.
Wait, hold on. You need a key to get into the trash room? And only the person on cleaning duty has access to the key? What's the point in going to all that trouble? Why not just leave the trash room open all the time, so we can just all throw things out whenever we want? That does seem more convenient.
So, in other words,
Actually, now that I think about it, anyone who kills a fellow student and becomes blackened will graduate unless they are discovered.
so that's it.
That must be why. If anyone could go in and out of the trash room whenever they wanted, then destroying evidence would be easy. The thrill would disappear and things would become boring. Boring? Boring?
Hey, listen.
Anyway, more important than that.
Hey, you bastard.
Hey, Fatty, why do you want to do the cleaning duty gig anyway?
I just decided to volunteer for something I knew no one else would want to do. What's the big deal?
You...
Liar. I know why you did it.
Is it, like...
You wanted to dig through all the girls' trash, looking for, you know, and poking around at it.
There's no way to think about this in a common sense kind of way.
What are you talking about? All my love is for 2D.
You know what I mean.
There's all kind of trash diggers like that. Maybe you'll get tired of 2D and then turn to...
I would never get tired of 2D! After spending a significant amount of time comparing 2D and 3D, I voluntarily chose 2D. The only thing 3D is good for is to shower love and affection on 2D. Oh, and PVC figures.
Give me a break.
How are you not totally embarrassed to say stuff like that? Like, holy hell, man. If you're so worried about Hafumi's questionable morality, there's a very easy solution. Whenever a guy has cleaning duty, Sakura can accompany them, from picking up the trash to disposing of it.
What?
If you're as innocent as you claim, where's the harm in it?
That's not how it's supposed to.
Anyway, on another topic, Hifumi, since you're on cleaning duty, I have a favor to ask you.
What? So now you suddenly want to join my party? Sorry, but you haven't triggered that flag yet. I mean, you haven't helped me recover from a past trauma, or save a village, or beat a boss.
No, nothing like that. I'm just hoping to get into the trash room and look around.
You got it.
Okay, you got it.
So easy! So Hifumi and I headed down to the trash room.
You'd like me to open the gate, wouldn't you? You know, when I look at it, it makes me think. He said he killed his wife. He learned how to get by on the inside, but he never stopped dreaming. Get busy living or get busy dying, he said. So him and Rita, they found themselves a way out.
Whatever, just please hurry up.
Okie dokie, leave it to me!
Hifumi pulled a key out of his pocket and used it to flip the switch next to the gate. And then... Ooh.
Mr. Naegi.
However, Mr. Nagy,
Without a doubt.
surely you aren't planning to use the trash room to destroy evidence, are you? You fiend! You planned this all along!
But no! Just wanted to see if the actual killer tried to destroy any evidence or not.
But the actual killer is you, isn't it? You want to see if you left anything behind. Wait, maybe a parallel world?
Whatever, let's just hurry up and keep looking. Nenny? Something on the ground in front of the incinerator. It looks like a burnt piece of something.
A burnt piece? Like a hunk? Like a hunk of burning love? Hunk of burning love. That's one of my favorite songs. Very into Elvis, I'll have you know.
Anyways, this looks like a piece of cloth. The shape, part of a sleeve from a button-up shirt. And now that I look at it, it's definitely blood on the cuff, which means this is all that's left of some of the evidence that killer destroyed. There are a lot of people here with white button-up shirts. It's not enough by itself to figure out who the killer is. Alright. We got this. There are shards of broken glass scattered around in front of the incinerator. It looks like it used to be some kind of glass ball. It's about big enough to fit the palm of your hand.
Is this perhaps...
Yeah! Is that?
You know what this is?
They say if you collect all 7, a dragon will appear and grant you a single wish. Kidding aside, It's the kind of thing you might see on any big city street corner. Gaze into it, and it will show you a glimpse of the future. It's like that Mina girl who was on the quest to find that one guy.
Okay. Yeah, I get what you're trying to say. Who did that particular ball belong to? Only one person it could be! They should all still be in the gym. Better go find out for sure. I think that's roughly it. I don't want to push any buttons. I want to check what's inside the incinerator. This is the incinerator. It's way back in the part of the trash room. A good 30 feet from here to the gate. Oh, and it's on right now!
You see the green and yellow buttons next to the mouth of the incinerator?
Yes, indeed.
It's a pretty simple setup. Press the green button to get it going, the yellow button to turn it off. Sooner or later, you'll be on cleaning duty. So make sure you learn this before you leave. Okay? Huh? Someone turned the incinerator on. Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here.
Was it a fairy?
Perhaps it was the work of a fairy.
Fumi, do you realize what you just said?
Huh? Fairy?
No, you said last time you were here the incinerator was off.
Ah, yes. About that, there can be no mistake. If I got one thing going for me, it's my memory.
I feel as if...
Yesterday, as soon as I was appointed, I came down to check this place out. It definitely wasn't on then.
I haven't been back to trash the room since then. And since I'm the only one who has the key to open the gate,
Most suspicious.
it should be impossible for the incinerator to be on. And yet...
That means someone was able to switch on the incinerator without opening the gate. How is that possible?
This whole thing is quite strange indeed. When I was here last, the incinerator was off. Those glass shards and burnt clothes weren't. What does it all mean, Miss Naiki? Will you be confessing soon? Why me?
That's it.
Everyone already knows you did it. All the mysteries are being solved one by one.
Sounds like he's living out one of his comic book fantasies. Green button turns it on, the yellow button turns it off. So it seems anyways. I think that's pretty much... Oh, what about this big giant container? That's a huge trash can. Is that where we're supposed to put whatever trash we can burn? Whatever it's for. Doesn't look like it's hiding any clues. Oh, but I found something. Okay. Wait, we're still in chapter 1. This coin wasn't on the guide I was using for chapter 1. What the heck? Wait, no, is chapter 1 new? Chapter 1 might be new. Oh no. Oh god, oh no, oh... Actually, I'm thinking about it. What was the whole jazzery of new channel, community? Let's see. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and only look up the coins. So I get to look at the coins. So I guess that was one that like maybe the guy that I was looking for kind of missed. But it's a good thing that like I checked it, I guess. Lovely. Also, I should, because we don't really need chapter 2 just yet. Go back here. Forgot that I could look up. Beautiful. Leon?
Seems like...
Something doesn't seem right. Monoguma file says Sayaka was killed in your room. I just can't stop thinking about it. Could the nameplate... Huh? This is Sayaka's room, right? The nameplate has my name on it. Huh? This is definitely my room, but the nameplate has Sayaka's name on it. The nameplates on my room and Sayaka's room were switched. So all that effort I put into switching rooms without anyone knowing was totally pointless. But why would anyone do that? Nice. Okay, well, we gotta go into Sayaka's room. Wait, why do we have to go into Sayaka's room again? Oh yeah, to find that disc. Oh, it was in the trash can. Okay, I wonder what she did see. Might not be directly to the case, but it might be worth checking out. Sorry, Sayaka, I need to borrow this DVD. We'll go and check it out first and foremost. No, Byakuya.
Very strange.
Why was Sakuya in your room when she was killed? Could it be because you are the culprit? No, you got it all wrong. Byakuya and I switched rooms last night. Are you freaking stupid? He didn't even try to hide the suspicion on his face. Even if what you say is the absolute truth, you're still responsible for her death, wouldn't you say? Huh? After all, she wouldn't have died if she hadn't switched rooms with you, right? Yeah. The reason Sayaka was killed, because I suggested we switched rooms? She's dead because of me? Then it should have been me that died. Well, all we can say right now is that it's a possibility. That's really true, then in which, seeing that she probably was the one who swapped the rooms, it's very possible that she wanted to be attacked. Theoretically, of course. Anyways. I mean, who knows? Maybe the killer was the one who swapped it. I know. 110% know. Still. Anyway. Able to see what's on this DVD. Tab down, click play, and then... An image slowly appeared. It looked like some kind of concert. And standing on stage, front and center, was a face I recognized all too well. Sayaka, who was there, along with the friends she said she had been so important to her. She was positively glowing there in front of the crowd, so full of life. Seeing that image made it even harder to accept. Except that she was dead. My vision started to blur and darken, and then that voice I'd come to despise so much began to float out of the speakers.
Sayaka Maizono, the ultimate pop sensation, lead singer for a world-famous all-girl pop band. For these girls, the glowing spotlight only made them that much more beautiful. But then...
Suddenly, the screen went dark, and in the next moment, I saw something I could hardly believe. What the? Sayaka had disappeared from the stage, which was now in ruins. What I noticed even more about that was the figures of the other girls who had simply collapsed.
This ultra-successful team suddenly fell apart. None of them will ever perform on stage again. None of them will ever feel the warmth of the spotlight.
Oh no!
For Sayaka, there's simply nowhere for her to return to. So here's the billion-dollar question. What, oh what, could have caused the group to go to pieces?
I mean, that would be Sayaka. Look for the answer after graduation. Without warning, the video cut off. What the hell? That wasn't real, right? They're a super famous pop group. Everyone knows who they are. Trying to say that he was even able to get them. That really did happen. Everyone in the outside world must be going crazy. What kind of person could take things this far? Someone of like some kind of super wealthy conglomerate or something along those lines. Hey, how's it going, my guy?
Listen to me!
You have a second, Makoto. I've uncovered something most unusual. The door to everyone's dorm has a nameplate on it. Shows whose room it is, right?
You hear me?
Well, it just so happens. Wait. No. You might be the killer yourself. I can't tell you anything. That's a really lame thing. You know it. I know it. Come on, man. Forget everything I just said. Forget. Beam. Sorry, just a little joke. Even I do jokes sometimes. Okay. Weirdo. Well, we gotta go back into here. We got both of these guys to talk to. Hey, Chihiro. I was hoping I could ask you something.
Huh?
Oh, what is it?
Before she died, Sayaka left a message. She wrote out the numbers 11037. Have any idea what these numbers might mean? Like, could they be code or something?
I already know.
Chihiro slowly shook her head.
I'm sorry.
I just don't know.
Okay, well, don't worry about it. Thanks anyways for trying. Even she doesn't know. Could she maybe know more than she's letting on? No, couldn't be. You. Hey, Hero, can I ask you something? No. I gotta get out of here. Now. I've had enough. Gotta break free. Hero, snap out of it. Makoto, what are you doing here? What? Hey, does this look familiar? That's my crystal ball! It's all smashed! What the hell?
What the heck?
I only bought it because the guy said it was blessed. He said it was unbreakable. Oh, how did it break?
What?
Was it actually just made of glass and not crystal? That guy totally duped me? He said it belonged to the pillars of history. Genghis Khan, George Washington, Napoleon. He said whoever controlled that crystal ball controlled the world. Was that seriously all BS? Let's put that aside for now. So you can say without a doubt that this belonged to you? Yeah, that's mine for sure. I probably forgot it in the laundry room last night. Someone must have come by and snatched it. You left it in the laundry room. Means anyone could have found it and taken it. Alright. Thanks, Hero. That's all I wanted to know. Sure. By the way, I'm almost afraid to ask, but how much did you pay for that thing? Everything I saved up from fortune telling for 2 full years came out to be like $1 million. $1 million? That's pretty cheap, actually. I mean, considering it gives you power to control the world, that's just too stupid. I didn't even feel bad for him. That's really sad. I kind of want to continue going until, like, we get to, like, the shenanigans, you know? The, trial section. First things first, we might want to look in here, see if there's anything that may have changed in here, seeing as how, nope. Anyone could have just grabbed it from the looks of it. Okay. Well, we know that the knife definitely has to come in from here. Oh, Howie, how's it going? Ina, you investigating the dining hall?
Oh no, I'm just taking a break. Actually, I've been taking a break since we started. This is all.
Okay, hold up. No, this is not the voice.
This is all a first for me, you know. I don't have the first clue what I should be doing.
I know what you mean.
And I don't know why, but being in the dining hall helps me calm. So I know I shouldn't. I've just been kind of hanging around here. To tell the truth, I was doing the same thing last night when Sayaka was killed.
I don't think that that's something really you should be saying. Okay, no, there we go. Now, I just want to save, because I don't know after finding this whether or not we're just going to be thrown into the next part or not. Looks like one of them is missing. Was it missing from the very beginning, or... Better see if anyone here knows more about it. In which, Howie probably might know something, if she's been here since last night. Hey, so, did you notice that one of the kitchen knives is missing from the dining hall?
Yeah, totally.
Huh, yeah, that's weird, huh? I thought it was kind of strange. A knife just suddenly disappearing like that.
Oh, so it wasn't missing from the beginning.
That's right.
Nope. Last I remember, they were all lined up in a nice, neat row.
So, when did you notice one of them had disappeared?
Well, I went to go get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. When I finished my tea and went back to the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone.
You were saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall?
Yeah.
In other words, you were right there in the dining hall when someone came and took it. You should be able to say for sure. You tell everyone I didn't come in the dining hall last night. It proves I didn't take it. Yeah, but that also kind of proves that, like... That also kind of disproves that everyone else didn't do it.
Hey, by the way, you really kill Sayaka?
What? Of course not! I would never!
Hina, do you really think I murdered her?
'Cause, I mean...
Well, she was killed in your room, right? So, I mean, the evidence kind of stacked against you. But you were supposed to be friends, right? But you still killed her. On the other hand, two people becoming good friends and one killing the other is a classic drama setup. When you consider everything together, I honestly have no idea.
Yep, okay, so that was kind of the trigger for the next part.
I'm getting tired of waiting. What say we just get started,
Alright, got interrupted. Thank you all so very much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. You probably already know with all the evidence, but go ahead and, you know what? No, don't put out who you think killed them in the comments down below. Just primarily because I don't want any of the comments spoiling anyone. So, but go ahead and tell me, who do you think, not that you know, are going to be the future killers of this game? Go ahead, do that for me. I'll read them. I like it. Thank you all so very much, and I will see you all in the next part of the recording. Bye-bye! Bye-bye.